Yo, what's up guys? Teddy Striker here, and Khalil Roundtree is out of his fight versus Jamahal Hill. He apparently tested positive for some banned substance. It's a pretty strange story because it came from someone he trusted. Like, he gets these supplements from this person, and apparently there is some tainted supplements, which is pretty odd, but it is what it is. Khalil Roundtree is out. And Jamahal Hill doesn't have an opponent now for UFC 303. And I'm hoping that they don't pull him from the card, because that is a huge card. It's a Conor McGregor card. But outside of the main event and that Jamahal Hill fight, it wasn't like the most exciting fight card ever. And obviously Conor McGregor, he doesn't need a big card, but maybe put a big name on there, like a guy who just fought at UFC 300 in Jamahal Hill. He's looking to stay active, so we want to keep that going. He seems fine from the KO. Obviously, you want some more time off, but he was already supposed to fight on here, so you might as well keep him on there. And I feel like there's maybe 3 potential opponents for him to take on him on this date. The first one is Jiri Prochazka. Jiri fought on the same night as Jamahal Hill. He didn't really take too much damage outside of some solid leg kicks. He was ready to fight at UFC 301 in Rio. That didn't happen, so stay active. Put him back in there versus not Alex Pereira, versus Jamahal Hill. Obviously, the only way this fight doesn't happen is obviously if maybe Jiri Prochazka is actually going to take on Alex Pereira in a rematch in July. And in that case, it is what it is. But there's some other guys. I don't want to put Magomed Ankalaev on this list because I feel like he's earned his title shot. He should be fighting Alex Pereira for that light heavyweight title in July. I don't know why this guy's talking about Abu Dhabi like he's a champion. You're not fighting on home turf, bro. You're fighting Pereira in July. But either way, the next opponent for Jamahal Hill, I think, could potentially be Jan Blachowicz. Obviously, Jan was supposed to fight Alexander Rakic in January, I think, but then he pulled out. And Rakic just ended up fighting Jiri. But Jan Blachowicz has been out since he fought Pereira in 2023. So him versus Jamahal Hill is actually a good matchup in my opinion. I think it's a good test, to get them back in the title contention. Maybe have this fight and then one more win, and then maybe get a rematch with Alex Pereira. But yeah, this would be a good matchup for Jamahal Hill. And then the last opponent I have, because if you look down the rankings, Johnny Walker, he's set to fight Volkan Oezdemir. And also Jamahal Hill could potentially take on Nikita Krylov. That could be a good matchup too. But the person I had in mind was maybe Carlos Ulberg, because Anthony Smith, him and Jamahal Hill are friends. I think they've said in the past they would fight for the title, but not just fight just like that. And I think Carlos Ulberg, he's coming off a big win. This might be a bit too soon for him, turning around and then fighting Jamahal Hill like the former champion, when he just beat Alonzo Menifield in 11 seconds. He didn't take any damage, so he could try to get a big opportunity for himself. If he beats Jamahal Hill, he could be next for a title shot as well. That, there's some big implications if he does take this fight and he does win. But yeah, it's a very interesting matchup. I feel like all these matchups are winnable for Jamahal Hill. I think that the Jiri Prochazka one is gonna be exciting. That one should probably be a 5 rounds. The Jan Blachowicz fight is exciting. I think they should all be 5 rounds, to be honest, because he's a former champ. He's up there in talks for being a title. I think that these fighters, when you're in the top 5 and above, you should only fight 5-round fights. Even if you're in the co-main event of a pay-per-view, and it's not a title fight, you should still be able to fight 5 rounds. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It sucks that Khalil Rountree's out, because that was such a good matchup. But let's just hope that the UFC keeps Jamahal Hill on this card and gets him an opponent. Whoever it is, it's gonna be a great fight, and I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully Jamahal Hill is at 100% this time, and yeah, everything goes well for him. But yeah, I hope he stays on this card.